time is it? Ooh, 8:39 a.m. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I've been quiet for a little bit. I said, let me go ahead and put a video out here for the people because I haven't done a live. And I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too. Hey, Chakra. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Yes, I'm about to wake and bake. Then I'm gonna talk a little shit. I I've been out the loop. Life been life and Jay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Back at you, Chakra. Peace and blessings. We here. We here. Come on in. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna talk a little bit this morning. I'm up early. I've been getting up early. I have been out the loop. I haven't even been able to go live this week like I anticipated. It's been an amazing week, though. My first week has been absolutely amazing. I have been managing and, building a great rapport with my staff and residents and my coworkers. Good morning, twin. Thank you. Thank you. Back at you. It's been cool. So I said Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm definitely gonna be able to pop that Sunday live off. But like I'm not getting out of work in time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I mean, I let me say this. I like going over to certain content creators, but I may just have to pop my shit off, when I do get home and then just let the numbers be what they gonna be. Because one thing people fail to mention when they carrying on about lives and who going live and on top of each other. First of all, I'm still a newbie. I'm still new to this sector, these sectors, as far as content creating and doing my satire and talking my shit. Good morning to everyone who's in the clouds viewing. Good morning, happy Saturday. um but the replay, so for me, if I'm gonna do a live where I know I need the numbers, I need to sit, then okay, those are cool. Sunday I can pick times for that. But I noticed just through research and everything too. Good morning, Shanice. Look at my mind. Look at Franklin. Happy Saturday. You ain't got a mind. I just love your ass being in blue. I love it. I love it. And I want them motherfuckers to see it. Good morning. I saw a comment. That's all I need, baby. Just like the video before you leave. So yeah, let me spark this good up. So what I was saying is the replays. So what I'm thinking is and I also think I am gonna do some video uploads too. Just so like you guys can hear my voice and I can and you can comment. So the replays also give us a lot of numbers. Like on my one video, I got over 2K. You know what I'm saying? And that's big for me just coming out and being new. So I'm like, I don't always have to stress about doing extremely long lives. And I can still do video uploads because I know those who support me are going to replay the video, right? So I don't want to be ever in that crossfire of going live on top of somebody. Good morning, Butter Pecan. Hey, beautiful. Man, I'm excited to see you drop down, girl. Cause child, they be sweating up and down. I'm a nobody over here. Where the fuck she come from? Where this bitch come from? Where this bitch come from? Miss Veronica, good morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also do some video uploads too. Like I said, new job. So Tuesday, I didn't get off work until 6 because, a lot of stuff to get caught up on, a lot of things I need to organize. And then Tuesday, we ended up having a meeting with the regional director of nursing. Thursday, I couldn't go live because I ended up we were invited out with a medication company to like a dinner, and the dinner. And I probably should have just put some clothes in my car. I was in there looking like a regular nurse in this upscale ass restaurant. I'm talking about upscale. This restaurant has one or two Michelin stars. I'm in here in a nurse t-shirt, some scrubs. Anyway, so I went to that dinner. The medication company, they have people come out and talk about. They just do like what do I want to say? How do I want to phrase this? Whatever. I'm trying to find a word. We'll just say like a talk, a in-service talk, whatever the hell you want to call it. Y'all got it. So I went to that. It was really nice. I learned a lot. And so then also now ended up being one of the people now because I did go to that dinner and I did gather the information. It's about tardive dyskinesia, which is affecting a lot of people. It comes from psych meds, blah, 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 wooty woo. That was cool. I didn't get home till like almost 8 o'clock. I was tired from that, full tired, of course. Um, that was actually an amazing. That's true. That was an amazing experience because my longtime nurse friend and my DON, one of my favorite DONs of all time outside I've met, but this one was my rock. They were actually there. And what messed them up is they both turned around and was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, I'm in management now. They like, so the one, my friend, she was like, we ain't talked in a minute, She was like, she said it right in front of everybody. She was like, bitch, you said you were never going into management. And why didn't you call us first when you made this decision? I'm like, damn, it wasn't nothing like that when I thought about it. But yeah, they like, we got to get together. We got to get together because we do need somebody to come in and PRN some shit. So I was like, I know the rules. I know what to do. I can be a supervisor, but make sure a lot of paperwork get done at the job. So that may be another venture. I don't know. I'm not claiming it, but I gotta call them and see. Um, but yeah, so it was wonderful. Yesterday, let's see. I got off. I was supposed to go down to Akron, but I didn't. I was tired. She got funky. She was like, "You ain't gotta come. I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep." And I was like, "Shit, you ain't said nothing but a word." But it's been cool. It's been a cool week. Um, I just gotta work on my tone. I think people think naturally because my tone is flat that I'm a mean person, but I'm not. So I gotta do a couple of meetings. I gotta organize some meetings. I gotta do a resident council. Like I have a lot to do, guys. So I am going to do my lives as scheduled. But I am also, they may not be long, but I am also going to you just put out some extra content on some things I've been seeing. We really don't have anyone to talk about a lot of stuff. And I know y'all can get it from anywhere, but it's always fun because I'm always in the bushes. So like prime example, the other day I was scrolling Instagram. I don't know if anybody caught this. So it was a man arrested, right? He told his friend that he had a lady that he wanted to introduce him to. He told his friend, "Hey, Miss Olivia. Hey, Choctaw Chiefess. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, 330. Let's go. Good morning, y'all." I said, something told me to go live. I'm like, somebody probably up, ain't nobody live, y'all bored. Let's just talk a little shit. Talk about some things I've seen. Let me spark this up real quick. Take a good hit. And you know what? It was so crazy because I had to talk to someone. you know, and make myself clear. And after I got to talking to her, that girl was just smiling and smiling and smiling. She was like, but the situation, it did look like we were dogpiling her. And so, anyway, whatever. It's cool. We good. Hold up. Let me spark this up so I can have my sip of coffee. Because this is a good Saturday, baby. Life is good. The Most High is good. The Buddha's teachings have been teaching and working with me. So anyway, so a man and let me see if I could pull it up. It probably went away. I'm gonna just ad lib it. So a gentleman told his guy friend that he had a lady friend for him. So how did the gentleman end up getting arrested? So when the guy was going to meet the quote unquote lady friend, it was the actual dude that told him about the chick dressed up as a motherfucking woman. And when I tell you this big burly nigga, this story took me the fuck out. Good morning, man. Good morning. Yes, dude dressed up as a woman. Yes, and got arrested. Got some charges filed on him. One of them was just, just misrepresentation or whatever. Yeah, people out here crazy. Then I was on Instagram because I follow Tasha K. Let me see. Yeah, girl, I'm about to go on Instagram because Tasha K be dropping the receipts and she be dropping What the hell? Mama, where's my mama at? Somebody go get Mama Nika. First thing I log into when I fucking log on to Instagram is my mama cutting a fool, okay? For those of you who know, no. All right, I done found Tasha K stuff. So I'm about to scroll down. Where is it? Because it was like earlier this week when I seen it. Give me a second, y'all. Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Grab your coffee, your weed, your cigarettes, your beer, your tequila, your bourbon, your whiskey, your tea, your orange juice, your fresh pressed juice, your smoothies, whatever the fuck you doing right now this morning. Go ahead and grab it. Come on now. Let's chat a little bit. Just a little early morning chat. I need to get some watch hours and shit like that because I'm on my way to my 1K. I got 700 subscribers, so I'm out here working hard. Where the hell is that? I might have scrolled down. Just give me a second, y'all. So anyway, while I'm looking for the story, nah, did you see it, Franklin? That's that's crazy. So I'm looking for the story, but while I'm looking for the story, I'm gonna ad lib it. So a doctor had been arrested for putting semen in people's beverages. Come on, Tasha K. Where is it at? Did it scroll down too far? Yeah, a doctor was arrested for putting his semen in patients' beverages. Just give me a few seconds to scroll up and find it. I probably should have saved it. Because sometimes I just be scrolling. And then I want to talk about the lady with the parasite on her face. Yeah, I'm pulling the story up now. I may have to just Google it. Where is it? Yes, it was a white doctor. I'm not racist over here, nothing like that, but it was a white gentleman. And he put semen in his patients' beverages. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Don't leave, y'all. Give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna Google it. Yes, he put his semen in there, child. Yes. How is everyone doing this morning? That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I hear it's a couple of people's birthdays today too. They say it's Lemon's birthday. Here we go. Found it. Yes, here we go. Doctor who put body fluids in coffee struck off. Doctor who put his semen in a cup of coffee he made for a woman has been permanently fired. Struck off as fired. Former Nicholas Chapman was found guilty in June of 2003 of attempting to engage sexual activity without consent. Nasty ass. He was sentenced to 12 months of community order. 2 years on, the medical tribunal panel has ruled he should be erased from the medical register. They feels like his actions are deplorable. Also, what else did he do in judgment? Blah, blah, blah. It said he showed photos of a naked woman without her consent and suggested she should look for him on an unnamed dating app. Oh, congratulations on your retirement and your move. Um, the victim said that he had kissed her on a separate occasion and pinched her bottom. Wow. Um, he had a 10-year restraining order placed against him for that behavior. Yeah. He was sexually harassing that woman and put his semen in her coffee. Disgusting. Disgusting. You know, it's sad though because a lot of this goes on. I hate it mostly when I hear it from children, like when children are being assaulted. It's you just don't know who to trust nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But that is also why I love that it is an influx of women going into OBGYN as well. Because things are crazy. And there are so many predators out here that never has been put to the forefront. You know, nobody never chimed in. Nobody never blew the whistle. Excuse me, y'all. No one has ever, or like in a medical field, if you may not know if what they're doing is appropriate, especially if it's not as blatant as his was, where he pinching her ass and got naked pictures. Sometimes it can be subtle. So, man, that story crazy as fuck. Um, Clarissa Shields stay in the news, child. I'm not entertained by her at all. What else going on? I know we can do this. Just use this time to, if you seen something crazy in the news, if you see something crazy on YouTube, let's talk about it. So I told you about them two stories. So let's bring it back to the YouTube streets in this particular sector, because I have been in some other sectors. I ran into a lady last night before I was going to bed. This lady, she just popped up in my algorithm. I don't know what sector she from. Her name is I'm Here For It. And when I tell you she was dragging the damn hair, skin, and nails off this lady and the daughter and the mother combo, I was like, I am here for this too. Yes, her name is I Am Here For It. Dragging the shit out of these people. So, yeah, deep sector. They are, yes. And I just listen. I didn't drop down. I listened because, I am, because I do want to network and meet other people. I have a plan for the future. So I do want to do that, and I do like, I always say I'm cross sector. I love the beef sector, so this is where I park my car at. But I be out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, so let's see. Tosa and Passa is into it. They scratching. They at the gay bar fighting, y'all. Right? Passa and pulled Tosa's wig off. Tosa over there talking about no, no, no. Girl, ask that question. They blocking and scratching and hooting and hollering. Right? That's what's going on. If my sound is too low, let me know. I'm on my iPad. Girl, ask that motherfucking question. Don't nobody run my motherfucking channel but me. You said the hell you want in this space. If they don't like it, they can move the fuck on. They ain't gonna do shit but drag us. What the fuck? Fuck them. So yeah, Passa and Tosa fighting. Brian over there sitting on top of Roe and won't get up off of him. Right? That's what's going on. Brian done sat on top of Roe, won't get off of him. They got whatever they got going on. I don't know what the hell is going on with Castro and Tommy at this time, because I fucking have a life and I can't keep up. Cooling. You stay your motherfucking ass right there. So mods, let Dawn chill. This is a new account. I'm sure it's one of my trolls, but they ain't been on no bullshit. I've been seeing them around. They ain't been on no bullshit. Let them rock out. They haven't said anything malicious or mean or whatever, so I ain't worried about that. I'll see you, Dawn. Good morning, Dawn. Yeah. I just didn't want nobody to see that and be like, who is this fucking with her? It is what it is. Whatever. People call me Dawn in the chat all the time. Diva Tomboy is just one of the people that call me Dawn. So, Coolin definitely getting a motherfucking mind stick over here. Coolin would support me, was supporting a bitch when she wasn't talking about nothing but cigarettes, husbands, and motherfucking AA. Ain't that right, Coolin? And Coolin was actually officially the first motherfucker that partially dragged me. Coolin is the first person over here that's done cussed me out. Just having fun though. She never dragged me like I'm a drag, but she has cussed me out. Okay, Coolin is the first. Coolin, claim your shit. No, Franklin, say what the fuck you gonna say. I'm not unmodding you, goddammit. So you better tell him, Coolin, you was the first one to cuss me out and fussed at me. But what was I talking about? So yeah. So Castro and Tommy, is they back together, y'all? They back in each other's lives or some shit? What's going on? Because I don't know. Shanice, I am not unmodding you. You better create a troll account and talk your shit. And I'm not unmodding you. I'm not unmodding you or Molly. Shit. Nah. Only thing I don't like, how do I stop my comments from disappearing? Yeah, chakra. I did my satire. They was in such an uproar, but see, if they would have been in that live that only had 7 people in it, well, you better say what you gonna say. Shit, nobody gonna come over here. What they gonna do? What was we talking about? I was responding to something. But if they would have been in that live, they would have known that what I was doing was satire, and I was just, you know, girl, we gonna motherfucking run it over here. I told you. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So Tommy and Castro, they doing whatever. Nobody is confirmed if they back together or not. Whatever. Rita is back out here, baby, and she is skull dragging everyone in her wonderful accent, and I am here for it. I love to hear Rita talk. I love to hear her drag. And I mean, I know my fam bam, my faves. Hey, y'all, you know, y'all got it. But I'm just here to listen, you know. And whoo, child. Hey, wifey, good morning. Rita is out here and she is being consistent. She is back and I am loving it. I am loving it. She said, wait a minute now. But you know what? Isn't it funny? Like, they don't all, because like even with Rick Reed to come out here and he'll be out here dragging, going at it for a month or so. Then he disappear. But I enjoy him when they come. Hey, Burn Dog, good morning. She is out here cutting a fool, baby. And I just love to hear her talk. I'm an accent freak. So I love to hear her talk. So I be like, yes, let's go. And just her narration, she is truly, truly funny. Let's see. I was in Shakim's live yesterday. Shout out to Shakim. Hopefully he's somewhere getting some rest because he was going hard yesterday in the streets. Yes, he was. I caught a little bit of YouTube cameras yesterday morning. I honestly don't even remember what it was about. It wasn't a lot going on. It was just conversation. I was in Lemon's live last night. That was one of the calmest lives that I've ever seen him have. I'm like, why are we just but I went to sleep, y'all, so I don't know what happened after I went to sleep. Close to 1 a.m. But I kept going back and forth with Lemon's live. But baby, Shakim's live, Uppity, who else? Uppity was up there. Uppity got up there. Child. Uppity got up there. And told Diva tomboyish. Y'all listening? Told Diva tomboyish that she was going to contact the mayor of Detroit. Room shaker was good, sis. Go ahead and take care of that. Because you be out here swinging and banging, baby. I got to make sure you come here. Hey, Gummy, good morning. Uppity told Diva Tomboy she was going to contact the mayor and was attempting to chin check Diva Tomboyish. And the mayor of Detroit came up in there, baby. And he said, don't add me in that motherfucking shit, because I don't give a fuck about neither one of y'all. And all hell broke loose. They was over there tearing Shakim's temple the fuck down, baby. Then triple darkness popped up. Child. Child, when I tell you tearing them up and down, and then of course Room Shaker, you know Room Shaker gonna come, baby. Yes, I remember when the mayor of Detroit was making those noises, Gummy. Gummy, shut the hell up. Remember when the mayor, when Uppity was talking and the mayor of Detroit was making those, I said, Shakim, that better be the next motherfucking clip. Do you hear me? That better be. They got over there and tore that temple up, baby. They tore the temple up. They was knocking the gold figurines over, child. I swear to God, I seen a motherfucking picture, a goddamn Nubis fly behind me. The tombs was shaking. The tombs was shaking. If the content creators coming here, I want them to be able to say what they gonna say and still be protected. I don't want nobody to be silenced. They was over there shaking. Room shaker shook the whole motherfucking room. Everything. So listen. The queen of the beef sector, attempting to call on black sector to help her. I'm like, look at this black sector action up in here. That was black sector last night, baby, and I was here for it. I was here for it. Did you hear me say Uppity told Diva Tomboyish she was going to contact the mayor of Detroit. The mayor of Detroit said, no, you got me fucked up, and then started skull dragging her. I mean, dragging the fuck out of her. Then Brooke came up, man, they was tearing that motherfucking temple down. Black sector cutting up in the beef sector. I was gagged. I had been chiefing. I was sitting there. I was gagged like a motherfucker, baby. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Gagged. The mayor in the background making noises. Me and Diva Tomboy said, Diva Tomboys ain't hit that link. I'm telling you, I know she was having a kiki. I know she was girl was having a whole kiki about that in the chat. I'm like, Oh shit, guys, you see this? She like, yes, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Yes. That was a whole key. Toe Shakim simple up, child. Shakim, if you need me to come help you clean it up today, I will. You know, I'll come over there. I'll help you clean it up and sweep and polish and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Like I said, then I ended up going over to the lady. I think her name is I'm Here For It 74. That was her name. She was over there dragging a lady and her daughter, and I guess the girl's supposed to be a lawyer or something, child. And she said the girl was a surrogate for a white couple. The girl was pregnant, laying up with a nigga. It was too much, child. No, so Gummy, I do be chilling in other sectors too. You know what I'm saying? Um, I do be chilling in other sectors. And so, and sometimes messy people pop up. And if when they pop up, I be like, oh, what they talking about over there? What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do that. But what else did I see over the week? I don't know why y'all ain't dropping down talking about the gossip. Yeah, she from another sector. I'm gonna keep going and kind of watching to see, and then I'm asking what sector they are because I couldn't pick it up based on what she was talking about because she was literally dragging a mother-daughter combo. I don't know, shit. Y'all be out here watching stuff. I just said I've been working, child. I haven't been able to keep up with the daytime lives. You know what I'm saying? I remember when the beef sector nighttime. Remember when we used to have 35 devices because everybody was going live and cutting the food, y'all? It ain't like that no more. It is not like that no more. Like a lot of people going live earlier in the day, and I said that to somebody that was like because a lot of the older beef sector people were potentially employed. I left that there. She from Latrice Allen. Yeah, because like Gummy for me, when I really got to the beef sector, it was always the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a mom doing stuff. You know what? Let me do this. 'Cause I'm sick of your shit. I'm just having fun at this point. I don't want to hear no shit no more. Oh, yeah, yeah. So it's hard for me to really catch up. Hey, Gummy. That's my troll. I have three, I think. Granny Panties. I have a good troll, and then I have Cockeyed LaDawn. Cockeyed LaDawn is a bad bitch. They should have got a picture with something in with locks, but that bitch got a bad motherfucking wig on. That bitch got a bad wig on. So what's going on? Let me see what else is going on. Yeah. I ain't see nothing. You good, Gummy? I don't ever see you being like belligerent. I've never seen you like blatantly cursing at anyway. You say what you gonna say and then keep it moving. No, I told my story about me having strabismus. It's called well, I had strabismus issues, and so I had surgery. Yeah, but no, my eyes are not cocked. When I look at you, you looking at me, and I'm looking at you. Okay, start that shit this goddamn early morning. I think he should. I mean, why not? If you don't want people, yeah, I had strabismus issues and I had surgery. If you don't want people to talk about it, don't motherfucking do it. The fuck? I mean, and hey, I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes we don't always be able to control ourselves, but you can't put yourself out here and not expect people to talk about it. And some people, they just get caught in the line of fire. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hood. Some people just get caught in line of fire. You could be a subby. You know, you could be somebody like me that's really not even into it and get caught in the line of fire. We've seen it with a lot of content creators that was in the spaces and they wasn't even being mean or malicious or whatever. You know, maybe someone said something to them and they responded. Then next thing you know, they being doxxed. Right, but we also know a lot of these people be on some fuck shit and they do it in front of us. They do it in front of us, but then don't want us to go back and highlight it. That's not how that works in social media. And then we have amendments to protect us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why, you know, if you don't want it public conversation, don't make it public. The fuck? It's just that simple. That applies to me, that applies to you, that applies to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is safe. Once you get on here, you are not safe. So, and when you're young, freedom of speech, granny panties. Freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech. Did I say next amendment? Hey, Gail, good morning. You know what I'm saying? We have things to protect us. So we can talk. We can be the news. I can be a journalist. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's journalism for the beef sector. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my views on it. You know, and I'm like I said, I know some people been through some things. I get all of that. I respect all of that. And I respect everybody's stance. But I mean, I don't think he should be silenced. I think he should do the content and highlight the things that some people do. Because some people do the fuck shit just to do the fuck shit because they want the attention behind the fuck shit. So if you're going to do the fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? And you're blatantly doing the fuck shit and you want the attention behind the fuck shit, what makes you think we can't talk about the fuck shit? What makes you think a person can't go back and recap your fuck shit? I can't wait to talk to my mama. Um, so she from, that's the Latrice Island sector. Okay. Y'all gonna probably laugh at me. Y'all ready to laugh at me? Because I'm gonna ask this question. Who the hell is Latrice Allen? Is that somebody that got murdered or something and it just flew over my head? Is that the girl that got killed? I really don't know who Latrice Allen is. I'm not playing. And I'm too lazy to Google. Hey, Miss Donna, good morning. Hey, Lee Pepper, welcome. A comedy? Don't I? Okay. 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 I can't be everywhere, y'all. So like a Peach McIntyre. This coffee good, y'all. Mm-hmm. Maybe when he go live, I'll hit his link and ask him. Yeah, child, because I didn't know what was going on. Why not? Someone, okay, I'll just look her up. She a comedian. Okay, thank you, Room Shaker. Oh, Room Shaker. Ain't you going somewhere today, girl? Did y'all solidify that? Is you really going, girl? I think it'll be fun. I would love to have ghetto is fun. I think ghetto is a good time. I think ghetto probably remind me like, you know, them brothers you get with them, you kick it. They just want to talk shit, have fun. You know what I'm saying? They buy the drinks, they buy the food, they pay for everything. They don't give a fuck. Like that's the vibes ghetto give me for real. Oh, she says she ain't going. Okay. That's the vibes ghetto give me. Like, why? If you give me a legitimate reason why, I will. If it's because you want to be able to troll and talk your shit, no. So she said no. So we gonna move on from that. Right. But you know what, Franklin? And I think Ghetto would just be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? He give me one of them. He give me that vibe. Like he just that dude. He just want to kick it. He's very free spirited. He is very outgoing. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely a social butterfly. Definitely me an extrovert. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't need to be three beef sector 3.0. Hey Rose. Listen, she can't give me an answer, so I'm not. If she could give me a legitimate answer as to why she don't want to be a mod, then I would let that happen. But if because she want to speak her piece and troll, that's not a reason not to be a mod. Good morning, everyone that's coming in. My numbers is fluctuating like crazy. That's not a good. That's not a good enough reason. Um. So that's my stance on that. I did catch a little bit of the conversation in regards. Hey, D Ham, good morning. Thank you for dropping down. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Um, Envy is fighting with the boys. Ain't nobody asking you to mod. I just made you blue. I got mods to mod. You just do what you do. I like it. Don't do nothing. Ghetto say he don't do nothing. Ghetto said he don't mod. It's honestly, it is for her protection. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to drop my cash up or nothing. Franklin, we love you over here, baby. Talk your shit. Call them funky bitches and broke hoes. Oh, okay. Envy, because y'all be reading your comments against sidetrack. Envy is fighting with the boys a little bit. Oh, sister wives and brother husbands, because you know I'm a big old dyke, Miss Donna. So, um, yep. Sister wives and brother husbands until we come up with something else. You know, I will let my peep, maybe they could come up with a name. There go my twin. My twin with the personality traits. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. They could come up with something. Yeah, they could come up with a name. But we all family in here. Brothers and sisters and cousins and aunties and uncles, you know, we ain't gonna get along. We gonna get mad. You need protection because don't nobody like me. Rose, they can't stand me. So the streets, Auntie Donna, hi beautiful. The streets said they was sick of me. I'm doing too much. She need to go head on. So guess what I did? I go head on. And they still talking about me. God damn. I gave y'all a break. Yeah. I'll let the moms come up with a name for the people. Yeah, Envy. So Envy, Lemon and Audio. Well, Lemon and I didn't I tell y'all ass they was gonna get back cool again? And I gave y'all a time frame, and they did it in the motherfucking time frame, like I said. Because guess what I said? Their beef wasn't that serious. Lemon and Audio's beef wasn't that motherfucking serious. They had their ass, both their eyes on the same big booty, and goddamn it, the boys, like they do in middle school, high school. They got a little mad at each other because them hormones was raging. Goddamn it, them motherfucking hormones was raging, and I told y'all they ass was gonna be back cool again. I should have bet some of y'all made some money, shit, because ain't nobody else sending me no money no other way. You know what I'm saying? Shit, told y'all, and I said it's gonna be within a week. The day was gonna get back cool. Got them. So yes. So now, they slick talking Envy, you know, being a little messy. Lemon's like basically trying to be neutral, and that's they be blah blah blah. Let's move on from that shit because it's boring. That's what happened over there. Dragons got camped up yesterday and said she got her a home, child. She said, I am home. I have a home. I am drinking some cheap barefoot wine in my new home, but this is what I'm doing. Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? If that's true, listen, it's nothing like having your own. I don't give a fuck if however you got it, you're not sleeping on about a bench or anything like that. So that's what's up, She did get up there and mention that. Of course, Pizza was cutting up a little bit, just being a little messy, talking her shit like she always do. So that happened. What else did I see? I woke up with a cussing spirit today. That's all right, Rose. Cuss a motherfucker out, y'all. Cuss them out. Tell them to kiss your ass. Tell them to go bite some concrete. You cuss their motherfucking ass out. Shit, cuss them out, girl. Cuss them out. I should have got on StreamYard so we could have did a panel, a morning panel, because that would have been cool. Because room shaky here. Maybe I'll do it later. I celebrate my 1 year anniversary with my girlfriend this weekend. Yep, she done held on to my psychotic ass for 1 motherfucking year. Listen, has anybody seen any pictures recently? Nope. Okay, if y'all ain't seen no pictures, okay. So let's move on. Dimples, earlier in the Shock Kim's live, Dimples was up there talking. Thank you, Jay. Dimples was up there talking about roaches and mold. I don't believe that Dimples was being serious. I believe Dimples was trolling and just going along with it, like, well, if that's what y'all gonna keep saying, that's what it is. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And just kept saying it. And been in an apartment for 15 years. Thank you. Then I see somebody comment and say, why would someone want to live in an apartment for 15 years? Not everyone's goal is to be a homeowner. I do know some, and I know some, actually, I know a nurse who works as a DON, makes good money. She got one kid, good money. She don't want to, she's like, I'm never going to buy a home. She's like, now if she did get married and her husband wanted to, because then she would have someone to help and support her. But in her mind, as a single woman, she doesn't want the responsibility of being a homeowner. She just doesn't. And a lot of single people will live in apartments and condos and different things like that. Go get them brows done. I'll see you on the flip side. And if you're on Instagram, add me on Instagram. Oh, on the back end. We gonna talk about that because I heard that too. So yeah, and not everyone wants to own a home. Some people may be disabled, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why they may not, if they're a little younger, they may not want to own a home because of the responsibilities. Some people don't want the responsibilities, and then when you look at some people that maybe in their 50s or older, maybe they did own a home in their past and it just wasn't worth it. When you meet a lot of women in their 60s, 70s, a lot of them may be widowed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them a lot of them say, listen, I'm older. I don't want that responsibility because let's be real, as a nurse, I've seen situations where doing home care, where you go in these elderly people's homes, and the homes, if they don't have a lot of support or a lot of help, the homes are trashed because as they're aging, they're declining and they're not able to upkeep with the homes. You know what I'm saying? That's why, especially when you look in the black community and you go in these ghettos and see a lot of these abandoned houses. These were once people who aspired to buy homes. They may have gotten sick, had to go in nursing homes, died off, had to move a family, and these homes are trash. And I think in this day and age, especially when we're talking about older people, they are getting away from it because they just don't want the responsibility. If you look at a woman that said at 65 years old, she may not even retire. She may still be keeping busy. Her kids is grown. They out living their lives. She just may say, I don't want a bigger home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just give me a nice apartment or give me a condo. Somebody else take care of all the bullshit. I'm going to decorate this bitch and I'm going to live good. So to me, it's several reasons. Like, I can see why single people, especially if you're talking about a lot of gay people in our community, a lot of them don't have children. Especially when you're talking about people that's been gay all their lives. They don't have children. They just may not aspire to be in a big house. It's just them. Doesn't mean that they're poor. Doesn't mean that they don't get money or none of that. So I think sometimes when people are putting their standards on other people, they have to realize the situations and the temperaments of why people are making a decision to just prefer to stay in an apartment or a condo. It's not necessarily about being irresponsible or not thinking or dreaming big. Like I just gave those examples, so I'll leave that there in reference to that comment. But I don't think that Dimples was being truthful. I just think Dimples was just trolling and talking shit. Right, exactly, JB. Yeah. Um, bear with me, y'all. Yeah, I know I'm a little high now, scatterbrain. Like my biological father stays in an apartment. He like, it's just me. I don't need a big house. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is with that. That's my opinion on that. Um, did y'all see them roaches in Miss Netta's video? Miss Netta sitting up there cooking for Charles, child. And I was so fucking high when I first. The reason I'm bringing up Miss Netta is because when I first clicked on Shakim's live, I thought that's what they was talking about because I heard roaches in an apartment. It took me a minute to connect the dots, right? Miss Netta ass up there cooking, look like some sloppy Joe or something, child. Chris, what up? And the mother talking about what roaches and water bugs, and she ain't got roaches. And lo and motherfucking behold, two different roaches come out at two different times, going two different directions. The second one he saw, he stopped and stood there and kept cooking like the bitch didn't crawl. Wait, and then he gonna go over where the roach crawled out in the corner, kind of start fumbling around. I'm gonna touch that. Hold that thought, December, because I was asking people. So yeah, that's what made, when I clicked on Shy Kim's, that's what I thought they was talking about. Took me a minute to connect the dots. Yes, Noble. Hey, Shy Kim, good morning. Good morning. I was just talking about your live and how they tore the temple up. You need me to come clean up, let me know. Because they tore your temple to shreds yesterday. um Noble ass got his ass up there, child. Noble was fucked up on whatever. Noble sounded like he had a little bit of everything yesterday. A little bit of everything yesterday. A little bit of everything yesterday. Up there talking about some, he been flagging Lemon Channel for what did he say, 3 months? Then he like, I don't know, did he? Then he like, what did he say, y'all? He even gonna plot to take his channel down because of the disrespect and all that dumb shit. Then he so then Room Shaker ass get up there talking about, was it Room Shaker or Brooke? It was Room Shaker talking about, I don't think you know what you do. And when she asked him how he doing it, he talking about he doing the thumbs down and what else he say he was doing? I was like, oh my fucking God. And he used his real name to do it. I'm like, somebody need to come get their uncle. We need to take these devices from these motherfuckers. Oh my God. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta tell your aunts and uncles. This shit ain't for everybody, child. Noble ass is crazy as fuck. Talking about taking Lemon's channel down with thumbing down. He said he flagged the video. I guess he reported and then he thumbs it down. He been doing it for 3 months. He said he got what, 2 months left or some shit. I'm like, Lord. Fucking crazy. Noble fucking crazy. He is. He is crazy. Then he got his CPAP machine going in the back. Talking about, I'm not on a breathing machine. No, but we can hear that CPAP machine. You know how many nurses then chimed in and said, we all say the same thing, CPAP. We know what it sound like. And we only hear it on you at nighttime. Clock that. We only hear it in the evening, at nighttime. That's when we put it on y'all. That's when y'all put it on to lay down. Just be in the back arguing and talking shit and you hear that machine helping you breathe. That shit don't make no sense, sir. Yes, girl, they acted a whole fool. And Shy Kim was on mute the whole time. Shy Kim, where you at? Did you clip that when the mayor of Detroit was making those noises while Uppity was talking? I hope you make that into a clip, child. Deviated septum. Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. What else was happening, y'all, that I might be forgetting that I can talk a little satire shit about? Yes, that's gonna be a good clip. That's gonna be a good clip. I seen Ness been doing her short lives. No, cut it off. You gonna get on here and argue? Cut that motherfucking machine off. Can't. Good morning. Cut that goddamn machine off. Don't know how you dragging with a CPAP machine. Your priorities in the wrong motherfucking place, child. They are in the wrong place. No, no ass be up there talking shit. All you hear is just hear the air just releasing. That iron lung motherfucker. Mm-mm. trying to drag, talk shit and fight, and that motherfucker got an iron lung. Noble, go ahead on, sir. Ken, did you see my you been on Instagram recently? What else I missed? December, baby. That was a good topic to discuss. I talked about envy and um. Okay, Rose, I'll follow you. Um. Can Amara drop Rose's channel? Shit. His ass was on something though yesterday. The way he was talking, I'm sitting here high as fuck playing my games, my little, video games, just, cooling out. And I'm like, what the hell he done had? Because he was tripping. Thank you. Rose says she be doing skits. Y'all go subscribe. Shout out to Beef Sector Cartoons. He got his 1K. That boy been putting in work, and it is so creative. I love it. I love that short you did. I love that short you did. It was so cute. Shout out to him. He been doing his thing, and I love it. In a way, you know what I'm saying? What they gonna do, drag him? They still can't figure out if he AI or not. Guys, y'all really need to do more homework on AI because AI is not perfect. Okay. I just said I should have did StreamYard. But he doing his thing. He doing his thing. He is. Shout out to him. I love it. Got his 1K. Pizza got her 9K, and then somebody did some bullshit.